Hello, thanks for joining me today. I'm Jimmy Jam Oracle, and today we are doing another Girl World reading for Quirky Love Rosie. So remember, just like I welcome you and thank you for being here, we should also welcome and thank the spirits for helping us out today. We are doing a Celtic cross. I'm doing some shuffling real quick, and we're focus my mind, my energy on Quirky. Help the spirits with today's read. I have a jumping card. This one jumped out. I'm just going to lay it out. I'm not going to put it as part of the Celtic cross. But it is the Two of Swords. It is negative thoughts, self-imposed restriction, imprisonment, victim mentality, and entrapment. This is a common card for Girl World. I have gotten it for Foodie. I have gotten it for Amber. And now we have gotten it for Quirky. So I'm going to set this aside. If it becomes relevant, I will snatch it up. Alright, so spirits help us today with Rosie's Celtic cross. Celtic crosses are great for general reads. Just to find out what's going on now and to take a peek into the future. One more good shuffle, I think. Alright. Alright, so let's start with the first card. The first card is Rosie, her card. It's the Lovers. And it's funny that comes up, I think in my last read for her, or one of the reads I did, it did imply that a new love, new relationship. The Lover card actually might have come up for her. But it says love, harmony, relationships, union, partnerships, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, the strength of two together. This doesn't necessarily have to mean lover. It could also mean like a partnership, like a business partnership or just like a really close friendship. But for right now, let's just read it as it is. It's the Lovers, and that's where Rosie is right now. She's feeling the love. Let's move on to the second card. It is her obstacle card. Ooh, it's the Ten of Swords. Such a negative looking card, but let's read the reversed. It says, can't get worse, only upward, recovery, regeneration, resisting an inevitable fate. And remind you, this sounds positive, but you have to keep in mind it is an obstacle card. So it would seem like the obstacle is that she can't resist an inevitable fate. That she doesn't feel like, or the spirits are saying, like she hasn't hit rock bottom yet. She will not recover. It can, in fact, get worse, is what I think the spirits are saying. But let's continue on with the third card. This is... It could be hopes and fears about the future. Well, it's whatever's sitting on top of her mind right now. Oh, the Hierophant. Says, institutions, tradition, religion, society and its rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bond and mercy, wisdom and trust. Okay, in the Hierophant, I believe it's Quirky's need for social approval. I think that's the one that's really sticking out for me. So I think for her, the Hierophant is representative of just society in general. And I get a feeling it's not just with the people who watch her live streams. I think it's also like her, whatever friendships that she has outside of it, or the people she meets outside of it, or even like as the Lover has represented, maybe with her own lover, that approval, that conformity is talked about. Like she wants, I think it is a deep desire for her to fit in. So let's go ahead and move on to the fourth card. It's a distant past foundation. So it can represent a person or a situation that has happened in the past that has led to her current situation. Ooh, we have the Ace of Wands. It says new project, inspiration, urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential, beginnings, new opportunities, and growth. This could be the start of the YouTube channel. Maybe the start of her doing live streams. Definitely the start of something online. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting. And usually with the Ace of Wands, it does kind of represent the girl's online presence, their YouTube channel, what have you. I don't know if she's been on any other platforms. But that, like I said, that new project, the inspiration, the urge to create does feel like, it seems like the spirits are saying the start of Quirky's problems or her current situation, whatever it may be, is in fact her online presence, as it is for most of the world. We move on to the 5th card. It's also a past foundation, but I'm sorry, it's the 4th card. It was not. I was right. I'm so sorry. I'm so scattered brain today. It's all the fresh air. But yeah, it's another past card, but it's more recent. There we go. Ooh, the 5 of Cups, also reversed. It says acceptance, moving on, finding peace, personal setbacks, and self-forgiveness. Huh. Acceptance of what? And it's so funny, we're talking about acceptance again, because there was like that social approval, that acceptance that is represented in the Hierophant. And it's funny because both cards are the 5th card. Huh. Very strange. It says moving on, finding peace, personal setbacks. So it seems like she's found some sort of acceptance or someone to accept her. Self-forgiveness. Maybe just an improved mental state, maybe? Huh. I'm not sure about that. Like I said, I don't know too much about Quirky, especially her past. I've only seen a couple of live streams. Move on to the future influence in the 6th card. A little peek into the future. What do we have? We have the 10 of Cups, which normally be a happy card, but let's read the reverse. It says shattered dreams. Oh, that's not happy at all. Broken family, domestic disharmony, disconnection, misaligned values, and struggling relationships. So it's funny that in the current state, and even a little bit in the past, it's implying acceptance. It's implying looking for social approval. Now, my instinct said that was tied to the lover, to whoever, like I said, it doesn't have to be a lover, it could be a partner or a friend. Whatever the lover is attached to, she wants that approval. And it seems like in the past, or like recently, she's felt like she's had it, but she's still, it's like she still feels like she has to do things to keep that approval. But she has to, I don't know, like be a people pleaser when it comes to this person. That's what it feels like. And with the peek into the little future, we see that's all in vain. It says shattered dreams, broken family, whatever the lover is tied to, it's not going to work with that person. Whatever hopes that she has for that relationship is gone, or at least will be. This is sad. Okay, we move on to the 7th card. So this is a card just for her. I can reveal what the spirits say that she should do, like the spirits advise, but it also could just be how she feels about the situation. But let's take a peek. We have the Queen of Pentacles, but she is reversed. No, she is reversed. It says financial independence, self-care, work-home conflict, self-centered jealousy, and smothering. Huh. This is how about financial independence. I wonder if that is tied into the channel. It does say work-home conflict. So maybe there's something about, maybe she doesn't want to film at home. I don't know. Not sure. This is definitely not advice. It doesn't feel like advice. It feels like how she feels. Like there's something going on at home. Like, which is odd because every time I see her live stream, she gets along with her family. Oh, but it does talk about, in this one, broken family, the 10 of Cups. So maybe there's more domestic things going on behind the camera than we can see. Well, let's continue. Let's go ahead and do the 8th card. It is environmental factor. So whether it's her family, whether it's the people watching her reaction channels, it's someone who's sitting, or a situation that is sitting on the outside of her. So So what's on the outside? The 10 of Wands, which is reversed. It says doing it all, carrying the burden, delegation, released, overstressed, and burnt out. So this is how people are seeing her. The doing all, overstressed, burnt out, which is odd because I don't get that vibe. But I don't know, maybe the people who watch her feel this way. But definitely someone on the outside of her thinks of her in this way. Like she's doing it all, carrying the burden. Huh. Very strange. But like I said, I don't know much about Quirky. So if this all makes sense to you guys, let me know in the comments below. And let's continue to inner emotions. So this could be a secret wish or a secret fear, deep-seated fear that she has. Or sometimes it represents both. Oh, we have temperance. She's reversed. It says imbalance, excess, extremes, overindulgence, alcoholism / addiction, self-healing, and realignment. Again, like just like I said, I think it's a secret wish and a fear that she has represented in one card. The secret wish, the self-healing, the realignment, getting better, I think. And then the deep-seated fear is the excess, the extremes, the overindulgence. This could represent that maybe Quirky does have intentions of like trying to better herself. Because that would be the only reason like excess and even like the addiction part of this card would make sense, is that she's terrified. I think she's terrified of being addicted to food, or she has that fear that that's what she has. But I do feel like there is that desire for self-healing in the card. Okay, so let's move on to the last card, 10th card. It's everyone's favorite card. It is the outcome card. What's in it for Rosie? We have the Knight of Swords. He is reversed. It says restless, unfocused, burnt out, impulsive, no direction, unpredictable, disregard for consequences. Ooh. Another card that I sometimes get for Girl World. Seems like I don't know, like the way like I feel for this card is that she is doomed to kind of follow in Girl World traditions. Because like I said, I get the Knight of Swords for Amber and Foodie. And even, gosh, whatever, the Ace of Wands I've gotten for them. And, oh, this one. The Eight of Swords I've gotten for them as well. That victim mentality, that entrapment. And I do feel like this was supposed to be here. And it's when we're talking about burnout again. I guess someone on the outside of her agrees. They agree with this burnout. And then that's how she feels that burnout. Maybe that's the work-home conflict. Like she just, because she films from home, like she doesn't have that mental like break. Because there is a benefit of working outside of the house, is that when you step out and you step into your workplace, that's work. And then when you step out and you're stepping into your home, it's home. And when you live stream from the same place where you work, I imagine like there's no mental break, even when the camera is off. And I think that is the overstress. Someone sees her as being overstressed, and that would lead to unfocused, burnout, maybe even the impulsive behavior it's talking about. Very interesting. Let's put these aside for just a moment and pull out the other deck. We have What's the Tea deck. I'm really loving this deck. It's been very eye-opening. We're asked the spirits for QuirkyLoveRosee. What tea do you have for us today? Oh. I have 2 jumpers. Dodging bullets. Blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. And then we have in their head, overthinking, stressed, and so again, we have stressed. So she's already, whatever this work-home conflict is, I think it does have her overthinking, and it has her stressed. And it's funny because it says in their head, and I was just saying how there's no mental break from work and home. All right, spirits, anything else? Anything else you would like to tell us? All right, doesn't seem like there's going to be any more jumpers. Clout hungry. Yes, we've gotten that for her before. Thief. Rob, lost, theft, physical or emotional. Fake. Flexing. X rich. Flosses money. X fancy. Shows off. Who could this thief be? What do they take? The girls are always complaining that people are taking their content. Maybe, and again, like I said, with the Knight of Wands, or sorry, Swords, I felt like this is kind of putting in the fact that she's going to be following Girl World footsteps. Even the fake flexing as well. That's something like the girls do. Alright, let's continue. Let's see if the spirits have anything else for us. What's the... Oh, I was about to ask a question and then they threw out some cards. What do we have? Someone is unfazed and ignoring. Who is unfazed? Who is ignoring? Who's unfazed? It can't be her. It doesn't feel like her. It feels like someone else. Someone else is unfazed. Spirits, can you tell us what this is about? This unfazed, this ignoring. Who's ignoring what? If you can. Alright, no more jumpers. I'm going to flip. Jackpot. Winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. That could be YouTube channel, maybe. Oh, we have Queen. Oh, sorry. We have Queen Rising. I get that one all the time for Foodie. All the time. I've actually gotten to the point where, like, I instantly think of her when I draw that card. Queen is rising. Someone has hit the jackpot. Dust it off. I've been getting that one too, the dust it off. I wonder if this has something to do with Chantal. With Foodie. Is she ignoring Rosie? Is she unfazed by Rosie? Do they even know each other? I don't know. Spirits. Spirits. Contact the spirits. Let's ask the spirits, please. Am I headed in the right direction? I feel like I'm using the wrong deck. Oh. Hang on, I got jumpers. I got 4. I have Divination Abuser. I got that one for Amber last time. I got Played Out. I got that one for Foodie. Always Partying. And Drama Starter. I got one that... I just got that one from Foodie as well. Always Partying. I don't think I've ever gotten that one. I don't remember. But this one I just got for Foodie in my last reading. This one I got from the reading before with Foodie. And the Divination Abuser, I got that from Amber. So it seems like... Is that maybe the conflict that comes up? Like, is she going to start... Drama Starter. And I got that for Foodie, not for her. Is that the drama Foodie starts? Which might lead to the jackpot. People would love to watch that crap. Sorry. That crap. That stuff. That is super interesting. I don't even know if they know each other or know of each other. Strange. Hang on. I felt like I needed to switch decks. So let's do one more time. One more time for QuirkyLoveRosee. Spirits. Is there going to be fighting in Girl World amongst the girls? We have the Tower, it's reversed. The Moon, also reversed. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles, is right side up. So the Tower reversed is personal transformation, fear of change, averting or delayed disaster, suffering, collapse, stormy time, and restlessness. The Tower is something I usually get, not usually, but I do get from time to time for both Foodie and Amber. I believe the Tower came up in Foodie's last read. As far as it being like the literal interpretation, like the delayed disaster, the suffering, the collapse, I don't feel like that's what this card is representing. I think it's kind of representing, yeah, like this is about Girl World. Because then we move on to the moon, and the moon is also one that I usually get for Amber sometimes. Because the moon is illusion. But this one's reversed. It says release of fear, repressing emotions, inner confusion, misinterpretation, darkness, and insecurities. But then, and this one as well, I get for Girl World a lot, the Four of Pentacles. It's greed, pretty much. Says saving money, security, scarcity, control, and frugality. Control comes up a lot in Girl World as well. It's funny we're talking about frugality and saving money, and one of the cards before was talking about fake flexing. It was showing cash. Very strange read for Rosie. For Into the Spirits, there's quite a bit of tea in the future. We'll just have to keep an eye out for it. Until then, remember to thank the spirits for helping us out today. And just like I thank you for helping, being here, supporting. And I hope you have a great day.